My name is Linda Machoka. I'm the Sales and Marketing Director of Fred's Ranch Resort. I am a hotelier by profession and also a facilities manager by profession. I am the founder of Talent Soko in partnership with my spouse, Victor Machoka. Talent Soko is a baby that I will say was birthed because of the need that we saw in Kenya. In the process of being a manager at Fred's Ranch Resort, I have had the opportunity to interview many young people who are looking for job opportunities. Now, in the process of calling people for interviews and shortlisting them and people coming, what I noticed is many young people are going for jobs for the sake of earning a living, and what is happening is they're not getting the jobs that are suited to their career or to what they studied for. In the course of doing my daily job, we were interviewing for waiters at the ranch, and I was really surprised when out of the interviewees who came, there was a young lady who had got a degree in statistics. She had scored straight A's and she had even gotten first class honors. I was really disturbed that such a young person who is talented, skilled, and very sharp and very good at mathematics was coming for a job of a waiter. And I think I also, on the same day, I also interacted with 2-3 other young men who are very skilled and talented, but the thing is they had not studied for the waiter job. So the burden came, how do I help these young people? Because they were really begging for the job, and they were like, Linda, just give me this opportunity because I don't have any way of earning a living. And I felt, no, you have studied hard, you've worked hard, you've achieved the A's that you needed to achieve in your career as a statistician. Why not look for a place which will take you and make use of the skills which you've already attained? And I think for me that is where the burden came up, because I was asking myself, what is it that I can do as an individual to allow each of these young people with their different skills explore what they have and use it to earn a living instead of settling for less? And that's how the story of Talent Soko came about, because I kept on asking and we kept on discussing with my spouse Victor and saying, we need a place where these young people can go. But guess what? I don't own a statistics company. Guess what? I don't own a graphic design company. And yet these are the people who are coming looking for jobs. So that search to look for a way of helping out the young people in the community is what made us start thinking of Talent Soko. And the reason that Talent Soko came about was actually during COVID, when everything was on a lockdown and everybody was looking for some certain professional for a short period and they couldn't find. And yet people are still crying on the other side saying, hakuna kazi, tuna apply, kampuni kubwa haziandiki kazi. And then we realize there's a gap somewhere. There's also a gap where people are looking for temporary job opportunities, or employers have got temporary job opportunities, but getting the right people is also quite difficult. So the question started building up. And then when we started realizing that technology is now coming in and assisting to solve so many problems in the community, we started asking ourselves, what kind of technology will be able to solve this problem which we've already been thinking about? This is a problem which the whole country in Kenya knows about it. When you read the newspaper, the rate of unemployment is increasing day by day. And yet, when you talk to individuals, they say, I have a short job, I have a short opportunity for 1 or 2 people. And these two are not connecting. So when Talent Soko came about, we were talking of an app which will be able to connect the employer and employee. That app is supposed to connect the right talent to the right person who is looking for that talent. And we felt if every individual in Kenya could register themselves and their skills and talents, then whoever is looking for that skill at any one point, whether for a long-term period or a short-term period, can be able to go into the app and get that person. And that's how Talent Soko was birthed. In the next 5 and 10 years, I'm looking at Talent Soko being a very big problem solver to the issue of connecting employees to employers. I foresee all Kenyans wanting to be registered in Talent Soko because that is the platform where they can be able to sell their skill and talent. And I also foresee employers being very excited to come in and get the right people from the Talent Soko app, because that is the place where they can be able to filter comfortably and get the right person for the right job. They can be able to put the specification of what they're looking for. And since there's going to be a very big pool of people who are within the app, that are available to offer their various skills and talents, I believe that all the employers will want to be part of Talent Soko. So I look at Talent Soko as a platform for connection, specifically to connect people to work and also to connect people to employers to employees. So I want to talk to any person out there, you who is sitting down and saying that there's no job, there's no opportunity. Opportunities are many. It's just that somebody has not discovered you and your skills. You could be an electrician that is doing a very good job, but the people in the area where you're staying have no idea that you are within that vicinity and you're able to offer the job that you're giving. So what I want to advise you is register yourself on Talent Soko. Register your skill on Talent Soko, and guess what? Somebody will come looking for you and they will find you. And another thing that we promise to do as Talent Soko is get as many employers as possible to bring in their job opportunities and ads to you. So if you're in the Talent Soko platform, you'll be able to get these ads, you'll be able to learn more about which opportunities are close to you, and you'll be able to apply and get a job opportunity. Don't close yourself out and say there's no job. Jobs are there. The question is, have you made yourself available to be picked as a candidate for a job? So if you want to be available as a candidate, please download Talent Soko, please register, and guess what? One time or another, sooner or later, somebody will pick you up. And besides just being picked up, we also offer extra tips on how to present yourself when you go for an interview. We also offer extra tips on various professionals in regard to how to improve on their professionalism. And so just keep an eye out there. Get into Talent Soko, get informed about your industry, get informed about the jobs that relate to you, and you will be able to improve as an individual, and definitely you will not miss something to put on the table for your family. Employers, we keep on looking for employees through referrals, and many times we get disappointed. Why is that? Because we rely on the person and we trust the person who has referred us to the extent that we get the wrong person. Talent Soko is helping you to get the right person from the beginning. What does that mean? It means you will not be looking at the race. You will not be looking at the color. You will be looking at the qualifications for the right job that you have, the right qualifications for the job that you have. And if you really want to get the right person, I will encourage you, download Talent Soko, register yourself as an employer, and guess what? You will definitely get the right people. Why? Because we're going to give you a good pool of people to choose from. We're going to give you a good variety of people to choose from. And guess what? It's going to be easy for you to even filter and get down to the right candidate without seeing them. Okay? The other thing is, all of us here are employers. Someone might say that I'm not an employer, but yes, I am an employer. Why? Because I am a mother. Other than being an employer at Fred's Ranch, where it's my original place of work, I am a mother. At one point, I will need to employ a nanny. If something breaks down in my house, I will need to employ an electrician, a plumber, or somebody to come and attend to it. When my children are getting prepared for their exams, I may need to employ a tutor. So each and every Kenyan citizen is actually an employer. What does this mean? It means that we as Kenyans have got the power to solve our own problem, because we can be able to employ as many people as possible from an individual perspective. So if a mama mboga is looking for an opportunity, I will be able to employ them as a mother of a home. If somebody is looking to get their relative employed, instead of going to bribe somebody to give your relative a job, just go to Talent Soko and offer jobs to the people you can offer jobs to. Somebody else will be very busy giving that relative of yours a job. So what I will say is, encourage your friends, encourage your relatives, encourage your neighbors, your workmates, and everybody to use the Talent Soko app. Because if all of us as Kenyans use the Talent Soko app, as an individual, I find myself being an employer of more than 10 people. So can you imagine if we are 50 million Kenyan citizens, each of us having the ability to employ 10 people? What does that mean? It means we'll solve the problem of unemployment. Why? Because we'll all go into the platform, we'll all engage somebody, and guess what? Kenyans will be too busy working. there'll be nobody that is missing a job. The problem we're doing is we're recycling the same people, and we're not giving the opportunity to those people out there who may not be able to have someone to introduce them or have someone to pay a bribe for them to get an opportunity. So I will encourage every Kenyan, look for your nanny in Talent Soko, look for your plumber in Talent Soko, look for your tutor in Talent Soko, look for your lawyer in Talent Soko. Some people need a nurse to take care of them during this COVID season when they are not able to get a hospital bed. Look for that nurse inside there. You'll be surprised. Talent Soko is a solution for each and every one of us. And if we make good use of it, then we'll also be able to close off this challenge of unemployment.